This is Charlie Kao with TravelMole TV at the Focusrite Conference in Florida with Nick Panza, who's the Vice President for the Americas for Air Tahiti Nui, which is an airline for those of you who don't know. Good to get a chance to interview you, Nick.
Charlie, nice to see you again and nice to speak with you.
Tell our audience, those who may not be familiar with Air Tahiti Nui, what do you guys do? Where do you service?
Air Tahiti Nui is the international airline of French Polynesia. The company has been in business for about 12 and a half years now, and we are a niche boutique airline servicing tourism to and from Tahiti and her islands. So our main route structure takes us into Los Angeles from Papeete, serving the North American market. And then from Los Angeles we continue to Paris, where we access the European market and the French market. Asia presently is served over Tokyo. We operate several flights a week up to Japan, and we have extensive prorate agreements with a number of carriers, including JAL, which allows us to access many points of Asia. And to Australia and New Zealand, we operate 3 times a week in the peak, twice a week, low season to Auckland, and then code share across the Tasman with Qantas to service the Australian market.
And most of your passengers are traveling there for leisure, I presume?
Correct. We're a leisure airline. That's our focus. We're a full-service airline, 3 class of service on the A340-300 aircraft. So a first class, 24 business class, and 264 economy. In-flight video entertainment system, a complimentary beverage, full meal service, etc. And we achieve a very, very, very high level of customer satisfaction.
And to what extent is the distribution via travel agents, tour operators and such?
Travel agents and tour operators are very important for us, and they represent approximately 65% of our distribution. What we find is that many consumers who come to Tahiti will do a lot of research on the internet, but ultimately when it comes down to the time of purchase, they really want to speak with someone who's been to the destination, who can explain the difference between the different islands, between the different hotels, and that expertise of travel agents and tour operators who specialize and focus on Tahiti and our islands is very invaluable for many customers.
Any interesting trends lately with travel to Tahiti?
Well, what we have seen is an increase in direct bookings with the airlines, and that's grown quite a bit over the past several years. And I think the notable consumer trend is that as international hotel brands have been established in French Polynesia, such as the Four Seasons, the St. Regis, Hilton, consumers know those brands, and consumers are now saying, I want to go to Bora Bora and just stay at the St. Regis or at the Four Seasons or the Hilton. That's my hotel. So in that respect, it's facilitated direct booking where the consumer will book their hotel stay with the company.
And they can use the frequent flyer miles to get free hotel stay.
Exactly. And in that line, we're a redemption carrier with the American frequent flyer program as well as the Delta. So it's very easy for frequent flyers to take advantage of the points they've accumulated.
Nick Panza, Vice President, the Americas, Air Tahiti Nui. Thank you.
And thank you, Charlie.